Hey guys, what's going on? If you're new here, welcome. My name is BrittanyNichole. I have hooded eyes and I tend to do a lot of hooded eyeshadow tutorials on my channel that are simple, informative, and achievable no matter what level of makeup you're at. But today we have a little Ulta haul. And when I say little, I mean this is a tiny little bag, but I spent $87.59 on this stuff. I didn't buy anything high end, so I wanted to share with you the things I got today. I have been playing with some of them, so a couple of them are out of the package because I like to kind of test my products before I tell you about them. I don't think there's anything worse than when something looks really exciting and then somebody talks about it on YouTube and then you get really excited about it and then you buy it and it's a dud. But keep in mind, what works for me might not work for you. What works for you might not work for me. We're all individuals and we all have different skin. So if you're interested in seeing my little Ulta haul and kind of first impressions, go ahead and keep watching. All right, so the first thing I picked up is the Real Techniques Brush Crush Cosmic Sponge Duo. I'm gonna post, if I haven't already posted, if I did post it, it'll be linked down below or up here. It is these circle sponges, which I thought was super unique. I've never seen anything like it and it really caught my attention. So check out that video if you're interested in seeing an in-depth review of this. But these were $9.99 and it comes with two of these little guys. So I thought that was really different and really cool. So again, check out that video. I'm not gonna go into description here, but that was the first thing I picked up. Okay, so Flower Beauty was buy one, get one half off. And the whole reason I went to Ulta was for the Flower Beauty, I'll show you in a second, their blushes, but I picked up two of their Petal Pout lip masks. So I picked up Nectar, which I have on right now. It's a little bit more of a peachy color. And then I picked up Smooch, which is more of a pinky color. So you guys can see that right there. These are absolutely beautiful. I used them yesterday and I've had them on all day today. Well, it's all day. It's only been like half a day, but they are so creamy and shiny and comfortable. It really is a lip mask, but it also has a little bit of color. I think I'm going to be grabbing for these non-stop. They are heavily scented. They smell vanilla-y, kind of like cupcakes, a lot like cupcakes actually. So if you're kind of sensitive to scents, you might not like these, but I am loving these. They're beautiful. It also comes in a clear, which I think I actually might get to wear at night because they are so hydrating. They're smoothing and nourishing and basically just have like a little bit of a tint. So I filled in my entire lip with a little bit of Subculture from MAC and then put this over, and I think my lips look great right now. I cannot wait to keep playing with these. These are an absolute love already. So if you guys can pick these up when they're buy one get one half off, pick that up. It seems way worth it for me. So let's talk about the whole reason I went to Ulta. Like I said, if I can find them in here, I picked up the Flower Beauty blush bombs. So I picked up two. I picked up Pinched, which is more of a peachy, and then I picked up Bubbly, which is more of a pinky. If you can kind of gather, I like to pick up like both ends of the spectrum depending on what kind of look I'm going for. So I have Bubbly on today. I do have a powder over it as well. I'm going to be doing an all cream makeup tutorial. I'm not used to using all cream, so I'm still trying to experiment and get myself comfortable with it before I make a video about it, but I am really liking these. They are really, really pretty, and I'm loving applying it with the little Real Techniques sponges. It's like the perfect little blush kind of blender because it is circular. And yeah, these are really cool. It's hard to get myself used to applying cream blushes again. I used to do it all the time when I used bridal makeup because you want to layer like crazy when you're doing wedding makeup, but not too heavy. So I've always kind of struggled with cream blushes, so it's definitely taking some getting used to, but I'm really happy this is the formula I picked up because it's really buildable and it doesn't go on too pigmented. If you pick up like a MAC cream blush, those are really pigmented and kind of thick, so they can be hard to work with. I had like a whole MAC palette of cream blushes when I did makeup and then someone stole it on set one day, which was horrible. But anyway, I'm really enjoying these. Again, I'm gonna have to play with them to get myself perfectly comfortable with it before I make that video. But if you do enjoy cream blushes, this is a beautiful formula. It's not extremely matte. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, and it comes out super fast out of this little like tube thingy here. So like be careful. I like to put it on the back of my hand rather than going right on my cheeks. But I have been enjoying these, and I'm going to try to get myself a little more comfortable, like I said, with using more creams, because the older your skin gets, the more cream products look youthful. So I'm trying to like back away from powders a little bit. So enough about that. Let's go into the next product. I picked up another one of the Maybelline Fit Me foundation sticks. I have the color 330 here, so it's obviously way too dark for my skin, but I use this to contour. So I wanted to do the cream video, so I picked this up to cream contour as well. I think that this is the prettiest formula if you're going to be using it for like a cream contour, because it blends out so beautifully and it doesn't give you a super harsh line. So I just applied it to the back of my hand here, and I just want to show you guys how nicely this blends out. I'm barely putting any pressure on my hand in doing this, and it just blends out beautifully. I've never used this as a true foundation because I don't think it would have enough pigment for me, but for cream, bronzer, or contour, works beautifully. I've been talking about that I think since I got on YouTube because I love it so much. So because Maybelline was buy one get one half off, I ended up picking up their Puma Chrome highlighter in the shade Knockout. So this is kind of like a bronzy rose gold. I think you can see it on the back of my hand there. I don't like it. I think it's a little too dark if you're fair like me. For reference, I'm 420 in the L'Oreal Fresh Wear foundation, and I just think this is a little too bronzy for me. I might be able to use it in the summer as like a bronze, or if I am tan, I might be able to play with it a little bit more. But I tried to put it on today and it just looked a little too stark. I ended up covering it up with the Becca Khloe highlight, but yeah, it's just not my favorite. Love the chrome formula. The Nikki Tutorials is my favorite because I am this skin tone. I really like the molten gold as well when I'm a little more tan. So I'll still play with this when I'm more tan. The formula is exactly the same. Very, very pigmented, very, very wet highlight, but a little too dark if you're my skin tone right now for me. Next up, I picked up the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I have been eyeing this for such a long time online, but I never knew what my shade would be. So at the Ulta I went to, they had a bunch of testers, and I ended up picking number 10 Light. I played with this yesterday and it seemed a little drying for me. You guys know I'm so picky with my concealers. The Too Faced Born This Way is my absolute favorite concealer. So I'm gonna have to keep playing with this, but that is a swatch of it so you guys can kind of see what 10 Light looks like. It blends out really nice. This is actually a bit light for me. When I started blending it out, it was kind of giving me like the whole Kim Kardashian under eye situation, but it's very, very full coverage. For me at least. So I think I put on a little too much when I was playing with it yesterday, so I'm gonna have to still experiment for it, but really excited to try new concealers. I feel like I grab every new, well, this isn't new, but it's new to me. I feel like whenever I see a new concealer, I grab it, but I don't know, I just kind of want to always experiment with concealer. So I have to keep playing with that and update that. That was $6. By the way, the blush bombs were $9.99 each. Petal Pout were also $9.99. The Maybelline Puma was $9.99, and let me see how much the Fit Me was. I think that's $9.99. Oh, $7.99 actually. All right, next up, I picked up 2 of the Essence Lash Princess because it was buy one get one half off. Like everything I got was buy one get one half off. These were $4.99. I have it on today and I have been missing out on this stuff. This is beautiful, super lengthening. I have nubs for lashes. Now I have some individual, the Kiss Lash Trios, which are my ultimate favorite lashes on, so they're a little bit longer on the outer corners, but this performed so well. It's a very wet formula. It's not drying at all like Lash Paradise or the CoverGirl Exhibitionist. It's a lot wetter, but it is so pretty. I think this is going to be one of my go-tos going forward because it made my lashes look so long without looking clumpy. So check this out. I know tons of people talk about this on here, but I never grabbed it and I am so happy I did. Like I said, $4.99, can't beat that. And then I also finally picked up my Essence eyeliner pen in waterproof. These are $2.99. They're my favorite felt tip liner. Works so well if you have hooded eyes or you don't like to apply a thick liner. You can really get in there close to your lash line. These do not dry out fast at all. So I absolutely love these. $2.99, buy one get one half off. Again, can't beat that. And then finally, the last product, I have a MAC paint pot. This was part of the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty thing. So I picked up soft ochre, which is a little bit more of like a yellowy. I know a lot of people on here use Painterly, but that's just too pinky for me. This is a lot more like true beige. So I'm going to try to start using this instead of concealer as a base and see if I see any difference. I didn't need this at all. I just caught my attention when I walked in there. Paint pots are an oldie but a goodie. You definitely want to set these down, and you do not need to go in with a lot of product if you are using these as an eyeshadow base. A little bit goes a long way with these guys, and I've had these for years and years and years, and I know they work well. So I just kind of wanted to incorporate it back into my makeup routine. So that is it. Like I said, all of that with a $3.50 off coupon, $87.54. So I didn't expect to go in and spend that much, but somehow I just started grabbing, and it all adds up. But I am excited about every product that I got. I think these are all things except for that concealer. I didn't really need that my collection was lacking. Like I said, I did clear out a bunch of stuff, so now I'm trying to repurchase things that I like. Mascara, you can always kind of get in and out the door. That stuff dries out really quick and you need to replace it. So I hope this video was helpful in some way or fun to watch. I don't know if this was very helpful, but maybe if you were looking for some of the products that I picked up, I hope it was helpful. If you guys have any questions, as always, please leave them down below. I try to respond to each and every one of your questions. Otherwise, if you're interested in seeing any more videos from me, I post every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central and every Sunday at 12 noon Central. Sometimes there's a bonus video thrown in there as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.